Hello traders, welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. So today I will be showing you one of the strategy and today's video will be very interesting. Yes, the strategy what the scalpers use. So what do you mean by scalper? See, scalping is a trading strategy in which traders profit of small price changes for the stock. They immediately enter the trade with a huge quantity and exit the trade within no time. And scalping relies on the technical analysis completely and the candlestick chart patterns as well. So, how do we do the scalping and what are the rules of doing scalping? So, let's understand when we are doing scalping we will be going into a very low time frame. That what is the lower time frame? That is 1 minute. So we'll set the chart to 1 minute. Then what are the indicators that we will be using for the scalping strategy? The indicators that we are using is EMA, exponential moving average. So how many moving averages we are using? We are using 3 moving averages in this particular strategy. Now you would be seeing only one line as all the EMAs are on a 9 length. That is why one above the other they are overlapping. We will be changing few of the settings in this particular EMA. So what are the settings we are gonna change? First setting, the length of the first EMI we will be changing to 51. Right, we are changing it to 51 and we are changing the color of this. Let's do one thing, let's keep this color as first yellow. So second one, second setting we are changing it to 101 and style of course again we are changing that and we will change it to slight green. Yes, then third one, third EMA length we are changing it to 151 and the style let's keep the same color. Now our indicators are ready and our time frame is ready. So let's understand when to entry and when to exit. So the entry of this point for a short trade also I will show you guys and for a long trade also I will show you. For the short trade, when we are going to enter, we will be entering when all the three moving averages are above the price. Once it break this particular moving average, let's assume after this breakage of this particular moving average, the price in this candle we will enter. We will ensure that we will enter only after the closing of the candle and then the exit will be in one or two candles immediately. Suppose if we are entering this candle over here, we can exit in couple of candles or we can even wait for some more candles depending upon the price action. If there is a pullback till near 51 moving average and if there is a rejection candle which if you are seeing at that time also you guys can enter. The rejection candle for the short trade will be a red candle and for the long trade it will be a green candle. Now there wasn't any rejection but of course there was one small pattern. I'll just show you that pattern. What pattern it was? Let me show you that pattern. Let me open up and see a small pattern that is double top. Suppose if you are identifying this double top and after the breakage of this line, if we are entering the trade, this particular support line, then immediately we would have achieved a very good target as well. First confirmation, it is below the moving averages And second confirmation, there is a price pattern. If you want to learn some more about this chart patterns, you can go back to my playlist and you can watch those videos. And if you want to open a Demat account, I have given a link in the description box. You can open your Demat account by using that link. All right. So now let's understand some more trade. Here, as you see, the price was in between this particular moving averages. That means we should ensure that it is in a sideways completely. We are not getting any trade over here unless and until the price is above those moving averages or below the moving averages. And one more key concept over here is, if these all three moving averages are close to each other, then we are not going to trade because it will be a sideways. Now over here, when there was a breakage, it closed and immediately the next candle it entered into this particular moving average zone. So we did not get any trade. After here closing, there was one more red candle which got closed. Immediately we would have achieved a very good target within a minute. So like this, we can enter the long trade and short trades as well. Over here, if you see, when there is a break of this particular moving average line, so immediately on a second candle, if you would have entered, so we would have achieved our target within next 2 to 3 candles. See, keeping the target, it is completely up to us, but keeping the stop loss, on which candle you are entering, better to keep the stop loss low of that particular candle. Suppose if you are entering on this candle, keep the stop loss over here below of this candle, and you can get immediate a very good trade. So let's understand some more examples in this short trades and long trades both. Over here, when it was breakage of this line, immediately it jumped for next 2 to 3 candles and it made a double top again, kind of double top, and it went on a sideways. When there is a break of this particular moving average line and second candle also it got closed below this, we can enter on this trade and we can achieve a very good target for next couple of 2 to 3 candles. So this strategy is really very interesting and we should be very much keen in understanding this, implementing this, because this is a scalping strategy on 1 minute time frame. It is like we have to just enter the trade and exit in no time. Right over here, if you see, it got the rejection of all these three moving averages. It made a double top, and if you see that there is a hammer candle, of course I'll make one particular video on the candlestick chart patterns as well, candlestick patterns as well. Then you can understand each and every candle, how what is that behavior will be and all the stuff. So if you enter on this candle, you would have got a very good target on the bottom side. Right. So see, it is when the price, I mean when the market opened at 9:15, immediately if you would have entered in the next candle, because our confirmation is it is above the all three moving averages, then immediately we would have got a very good target. It is my advice is better to take one trade or couple of trades, then close the trading session for that day. If you see this kind of setup, either SL or target, better to give a small SL and wait for a very good targets as well. As I told, couple of candles, 3 candles, or depending upon the price action, you can target your trade. Suppose if you would have entered in this particular candle, our stop loss was here, that is 4130 and 41380. Then we would have took the complete ride until it reached to this particular moving average line. So like this, in a day you get many signals, but it depends upon us which signal we take and which signal we ignore. If you practice this for most of the time, I mean, suppose before implementing this on your trading strategy, as a trading strategy, try to do a paper trading for at least 100 times and take the average how many points you have earned. After that, when you feel that you're confident that you can take this trade and you can make a very good amount at that time, you can implement this strategy onto your regular routine as well. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.